Hey everyone, how you doing today? It's Vicious and it's time for us to do a new episode of Let's Play Secret of Mana 2. So, I think I said I was gonna go check on Hawk and his girlfriend, and I did that, and it was just like a sentence of speech. There was nothing storyline related to that, so it's time for us to move on and get the next Mana Stone. I just did a failed episode. I'm always playing these games with ZSNES, the emulator. But a friend brought to my attention another emulator called BSNES, or BNES, BSNES I think it's called. And it's a much more accurate emulator, like much more accurate. The colors look better, the sounds sound better. It's like entirely true to the original Super Nintendo. But it's so accurate that the creator of that emulator has refused to allow the emulator to resample the sound, change the frame rate. It won't do anything unless your computer can run it. And what happens is if I play it without recording, it's fine. But as soon as I start to record with fraps and it slows down the frame rate, the sound gets messed up just a little bit. And I just tried to record this episode with it, and it was fine for about 5 minutes, and I started messing up, and I was like, ah, dang it. So I had to restart. So back to ZSNES, which now I'm kind of sad, because it's not nearly as good. Alright, here we go. But at least I know where to go now. A path opens up. And where did we wander into? The Moonlight City of Mentos, the fresh maker. Mentos. Alright. Welcome to the Moonlight City, Mentos. It's always nighttime here. I guess I should do more wacky voices. Wow, humans! They look like humans to me, but I guess they're not. Because then they probably wouldn't say, wow, humans. What do you gotta say, buddy? You're setting a good example. Humans and beastmen traveling together, working together. Maybe someday, everyone will be able to live together in peace. Well, that's high hopes. West of the Moonlight Forest, you'll find the Beastmen Kingdom. The Beast Soldiers returned not too long ago. Their invasion of Wendell failed. Yeah, they're pretty pissed off now. Uh-oh, Beastmen in here. We're pacifists. We don't want to get involved in any wars. When Altenian soldiers passed through here, they didn't give us any trouble. Why on earth did the Altenians come here? Are they starting a war with the Beast Kingdom? Kevin is like the non-beastliest beastman. Until he transforms, it is. I hope Daddy comes home soon. My husband abandoned us to fight with the Beast King. What is it with men and war? Ah, what is it with you blocking the door? Move. Oh, there we go. Try to be nice, and you block the door. I hope that someday all of us can live in peace with humans. The Moonlight Forest belongs to the Beastmen. They're not very fond of humans, so be careful. Alright, new gear. Buy-in! I need... the beast uniform. The money plate. And the... does that say bunny dress? Yes, it does. A bunny dress. Wow. Alright. And over here, new weapons. Silver Thorn, wow, nice big increase to attack. Silver Lance. And Soul Rod. Let's sell some extras here. Actually, I need to put my new stuff first before I bother. Let's do that. So I tried the new emulator, it didn't work out. It's a shame. However, I have one new thing that a viewer has told me about, and I will show that to you here in a second. How do I still not have any secondary accessory? And I've had the same headgear for the whole game. I must have missed something. Okay, I think we got all the new gear on. There we go, that's that. Let's get the weapons offhanded. So if you remember one of my complaints, I said that I hate how I have to sell something, exit out, switch characters, and then go back into it again. Well, if you notice, I'm not doing that now. I found out, and it was right there in the control scheme for the game, and I actually think I knew this originally when I played this game a long time ago, but forgot about it. If you press the L or R keys, it actually gives you temporary control over another character. Right now, Kevin is my main character, so I can press select, and you can see that Angela is my main character. Her portrait's at the bottom. But if I press the L key, I gain temporary control of Kevin while I'm holding it until I let go of it. And if I press the R key, I get Riesz. When you're selling something, if you press the L or R keys, you actually can change to your other character's inventory to sell the stuff without exiting out. Awesome, right? And it does not work when you're buying stuff, but since it lets you buy for partners, that's okay. Now, where this is much more important for me than just selling stuff is the idea I complained more than once about how I hate casting with Angela, because if I cast a spell, the entire time I'm casting the spell, I can't do anything with my other characters. It will not let me character switch. But here's what you do. You pick a character, say I'm going to go with Kevin in this case. Alright, I'm going to pull up his item menu, but then I'm going to press the R key. Go to Angela. I'm going to cast a spell with her. And then while she's casting, I still can control Kevin. So now she's actually useful, and it can do something while I'm beating down enemies. I think this is supposed to be a really good place to get experience. I'm not sure. But I don't level grind. I don't like to take the challenge out of the game. I mean, if it's absolutely necessary, I will. But so far, I haven't got to that point. And I don't read into the bosses beforehand. That's why you'll always notice I'm surprised when I hit the boss, because I don't know what boss is coming up or when it's coming up. I don't know their weaknesses. I don't know anything about it. So I'm just doing this like totally blind. I think it's better that way, more authentic. Because if you stack the odds in your favor with knowing the boss's weaknesses and all that stuff, like you know exactly what item to use to do the most damage and what spell to use, then you're kind of taking half the fun out of the game. And if I remember correctly, this Moonlight Forest, there's like a trick to it. You have to go a certain path or you just keep running in circles forever. Or is that somewhere else? Oh, it looks like this is... I don't know. We'll find out. This is also very useful for like when I see my AI being really dumb for my alternate characters and they need to move out of the way of an enemy. I can like just control them temporarily, move them out of the way. So I'll have to get used to it. It's like relearning the game. And I bought a microphone stand, So my microphone's closer and all nice now. Beat him down. Ooh, we made it. Opening treasure chest, the most dangerous thing. I don't know what spell they're weak against, but fire seems to be doing a pretty good job. I can't tell who's Kevin and who's the enemy. That's a problem. Are we going somewhere, or are we just going in circles? Oh, that's not good. Vampire bats. Bleh. Hey, level up, awesome. More strength. Awesome. Oh, another level up. Awesome. Oh, who did I level up the first time? I bet that was Angela and I thought it was Kevin. Oops. Oh well, we'll live. Let's go with Vitality. Yeah, that would explain why the intelligence was so high. Oops. Well, now she packs a little bit more of a punch. It won't ruin the game. Uh-oh, looks like we found her. Well, we found the Beast Kingdom. I'm not really sure if this is where we're supposed to go or not. Let's heal, just in case. Oh god, I have no healing items. Let's go into storage real quick. Anything good, like chocolate? Well, guess that's what we get. We have honey drinks and poto oil. Actually, I'm not gonna heal. Because usually there's always a golden statue. And something tells me that that path that was blocked is where we need to go. Because that was not the right way. Well, we talked to every NPC, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not sure where we want to go now. Wow, 264. Awesome. What other awesome spells do we have? Let's try it. Oops, I'm sitting on one. Okay, I don't know what that was. $999. Awesome. Well, I hate to be the bringer of bad news, but I think we've run out of time for this episode. So I'm going to have to save it right here and pick up next time in the next episode as we find our way to the 7th Mana Stone. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys there.